peace. Hey, kings and queens. What's good, bros and hoes? It's your girl, Nita B. Thank you for coming to kick it with me. And as you know, this is a vibe and a good time. So if you're new here, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We have a good time over here. We're going to laugh, we're going to cry, we're going to motivate, and it's just going to be a good ass time. I was getting trolled so bad the last times I went live. I was just like, what is going on? You know what I'm saying? I don't understand why y'all get so like keyboard, or why y'all come to other people's platforms to troll them and be disrespectful when you're not doing nothing with your life. Like, can you go live? Can you entertain? Do you have anything to talk about? And do that shit on your page. Don't come over here with the bullshit, okay? Now, because as y'all know, like I said, it's a vibe, it's a good time. But I really be with the shits, okay? Like, I don't know what, and then especially like, I'm a sister. It's very pro-black over here. It was never giving. I will tolerate the disrespect. So if y'all don't want me stalking your pages and disrespecting you and your family, please don't do that over here, okay? Which leads me to, well, it didn't really lead me there, but I also just wanted to talk about brands and brand association, because my brand is big to me. And that's another, I have to like rethink how I respond to people and allow people to get me out of character and things of that nature, because it's very important to me that, I build a positive brand. When you think it need to be, I just want you to think of, things, honey, things of that nature. Um, I tell people all the time, when you meet me, you'll always think of me when you think of bumblebees, Jackson, like, because I love Mike and I love bees. and that's no association with Beyonce or Cardi B. It's just what my brand has now turned into, and I love it, and I love that for me. I have on one of my custom Feel Good Be Better t-shirts. This is my logo on the back. It says Feel Good Be Better. I ain't going to get up and show y'all right now, but and then that is my name, Nita B. I have hats for sale that just has like the B on it. Just like the shirt here. And if you guys are interested, make sure you hit me up. But yes, thank y'all so much for coming to kick it with me. I hope that you do subscribe to the channel, and make sure you keep it respectful in the comments, so we can all have a good time here. But yeah, like, I just been thinking about like my brand and everything, because sometimes I wonder like why my brand attracts a lot of older people. On my platforms, I just noticed like I get a lot of church mothers and stuff like that. And I asked my girl like, yo, what the fuck is that about? Because I'm really like with the shits. I do be turned, like, I have a good time. You know what I'm saying? I'll be living my best life. I consider myself ratchet. You know what I'm saying? So, I just be like, what? Why does that happen? But I also know that, like my homegirl said, she's like, girl, you address people as kings and queens. What you thought? You know what I'm saying? So I'm always trying to thank y'all. Thank y'all. You can be blush in the comments. I'm always trying to infuse love in the world and positivity. And I am not like, I strongly, I'm a Scorpio. And the way I was raised, you're supposed to be a lady in the streets and a freak in the sheets. You know what I'm saying? So I don't be trying to let it all hang out. I just be trying to do my thing. And I love this platform because I have created a space for myself to really just kind of be my authentic self. And like this is what I'm talking about. I can't wait to get some moderators, because y'all are so disrespectful, so annoying. But I've created a platform where I could come over here and express myself. I try not to pay too much attention to the comments till I get out what I gotta say, because it could be very distracting. But I also know that I have to carry myself in a way that is marketable on so many different levels. You know what I'm saying? That's very important to me. So I often like lead with like, if I can't show my parents or I can't show my kids, then, and my kids are 18, so that's kind of, I mean, that's kind of like borderline, whatever. But yeah, I I just lead with, like, if I can't show my parents or my kids, then then maybe I shouldn't be doing it publicly and things of that nature. As like, if you know me, I do comedy, poetry, music, but I also do massages, makeup, pedicures. And like, people be asking me like, girl, why you don't do like OnlyFans? Sell your feet pics, and 'cause I do got cute little feet or whatever. And people like, why you don't like sell your feet pics or your massages and do like OnlyFans and things of that nature. But it's like, I know that I also have a passion for working with youth. And I feel like it's very important to, you know, put out, a clean enough image that you can be marketable and talk to different audiences, including children, because they're our next generation. And the last thing I want is somebody, a child being like, "Girl, my teacher, da 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 da." You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, and so I'm always like, but I'm very much so all about my brand. Like, most times, I wear black and yellow. You know what I'm saying, to stand out. I literally had got rid of mad of my clothes just so that I could, you know, start associating myself with my brand. You know what I'm saying? And please don't come over here with no racist comments, bro. I'm not with none of that. But I also know that ain't nothing but the devil trying to distract me from what I'm doing over here, okay? Like, I ain't here to, Lord knows I will cuss y'all out, but I don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? I just want to come over here and record what I gotta say, like, and I like being live because I feel like it's authentic, it's real. You see, it's not sugarcoated, it's not edited. It's just is what it is. So, you know what I'm saying? And I like that. Like, even sometimes y'all might find me sitting on this platform in my bonnet and a sports bra and my robe because I'm at home chilling in my hive and I'm cooling, and being my transparent self. So I like to be able to come on here and be transparent with y'all about what I'm thinking. And I just know that, like, I've been trying to teach my son about really building his own brand so he don't drown out in like the brands that he associate himself with. And I'm the type of person, I've done that. So it's like, it's crazy because what you do in your personal life and how you handle personal interactions and stuff like that, interpersonal relationships, it can spew over into business. And the thing about it is, if you don't put yourself first, you don't put your brand first, and you're constantly thinking that you need people for something, then you'll do the same thing when it comes to business and projects and things of that nature. And then you could almost lose yourself in your vision. You know what I'm saying? So it's important to stay true to yourself. I can't fully tell y'all how to do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm a work in progress. I'm not always right. Matter of fact, a lot of times I be wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times I be a little buzzed. You know what I'm saying? I be smoking my green. You know what I'm saying? Now, I told y'all to get a drink. Did I tell y'all to get a drink? Make sure you get a drink. When you come kick it with me, get something to drink. Because, baby, you know what I'm saying? Get some water, some wine, some coffee, some Patron. I don't care what you need. Okay? But come over here and get comfortable. Because we're going to have us a good time. Oh. I'm gonna drink on camera. I don't want to know. I don't know if they're gonna like ban that or whatever, but yeah. I mean, even that, it's like, I mean, we're grown, so you can drink whatever. It's legal, but it's just like, I also want to infuse change and healthy ways of coping. But I also feel like it's boundaries with everything. You know what I'm saying? Boundaries, or say moderation. Doing everything in moderation. You know what I'm saying? Balance. Balance is very important. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes, people get so caught up in their brand that they totally lose themselves too. Like, it is still business and you still do need to have a personal life. You can't just be all brand and then you have like no fucking life. you know. But at the same time, I just feel that, you know, I'm the type of thing, like, I work, you know what I'm saying? I drive forklift. Like I said, I do comedy, poetry, music, massages, pedicures, makeup. Like, I'm always doing, and what was I about to say about that, y'all? I'll be losing my train of thought. But, I'm always doing something. And sometimes, you know, I'm so caught up in the things that I'm putting out there, I forget to be present. You know what I'm saying? But I've always just a person where I can't just work a 9 to 5, bro. I can't. I have to do something to work for myself. And I have to go put myself out there, even when I don't feel like it. You know, people have asked me, like, jug my CDs back in the day. I had an album. I never actually did on streaming networks, which I'm thinking about it still. I'm thinking about it still. Timeless music, so I can run it back anytime. But you know, I am. I'm the type of person, like, since I was a kid, like, I'm gonna go hustle one way or another. I could get it out the mud. Now I might not be always managing money the best, but I'm gonna go get that money. Okay, I'm gonna go get it out the mud. If I don't got it, I will make something up. Okay, I will sell salt to a if I have to. Okay, you know what I'm saying. The only thing, I'm always trying to think of some sort of creative hustle. Like, that's just been me since I was a kid. From selling boondoggles to doing tours to, you would think I was rich by now, as much hustle as I got. But a lot of times it'd be that, like, oh shit, survival mode type hustle. You know what I'm saying? But either way, you got to get it. Get it. Like, it's so many different ways to be creative and slap a logo on there and your name and personalize it and have a mission, and there you go. It really don't be that hard. I think a lot of times people are in their head. Like, I just been trying to encourage my son to, like, start a clothing line, or my daughter, she bakes, but she want to call her business, like, after one of her, and I'm just like, girl, brand association is a thing. Now, I ain't gonna take away from her experience, because obviously you live and you learn. If that's what she want to do, that's what she want to call her business after her favorite K-pop idol. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the older should get shit, because that's almost like me. That's like me having uh 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 um a makeup business and calling it Michael Jackson faces. Like, I love Mike, yes, but my business shouldn't be associated with his brand. It's supposed to be associated with mine. Now, it might be inspired by him, which it totally need to be, is definitely inspired by. Like, I just absolutely love Mike. You can't say nothing to me about him. Michael Jackson, Bumblebees, like, some of my other favorite artists, you know, definitely influenced my style a little bit, but ultimately, I'm just me. You know what I'm saying? I'm me. And so my brand to me couldn't be nothing but me. And then every slogan I have learned from, like, things that I say for real. You know what I'm saying? So I just think it's important, like, everybody need a hustle, bro. Like, everybody need their own business. I'm sorry. Maybe that worked for some people in life. I never been that person. But maybe some people just do better working for somebody else telling them what to do. You putting all your energy and your time into somebody else's business, bread, and all of that, and then walking away feeling depleted and never chasing your dreams. Like, we only get a little time on this planet. It's really not that long if you really think about it. Like, even if you was only gonna live to be 100, that's 100 summers, 100 winters, 100 falls, 100 springs. Like, you gonna give all your time to the man? Fuck out of here. Got me fucked up. Got me fucked up. Like, me personally, I gotta do something that say Nita. Like, and since I was a kid, I always wanted this podcast, Kickin with Nita. Check out my first two episodes that really broke down like that inspiration came from. And ultimately, like, it all goes back to me. It all goes back to me. It's what makes me feel good. It's making me feel like I'm doing the right thing. And I think everybody should find that drive in themselves. Like, I feel like everybody should be some sort of entrepreneur. Like, I look at, you know, my parents or even some people in the older generation. Like, you work all your life working in like the healthcare field or at some factory or something, and you put in all your life, all your time into them, and without them you don't know who you are. Like, people go to retire and they can't think of nothing else to do but be lazy. Hell nah. Like, what did you always want to do? Go do that now. Or even like outside of just retirement, just like, I can't work without having a hustle. I will hustle and not work before I work and not hustle. Let me say that again. Okay? I'm not going to, because I don't remember exactly how I said it, but y'all know what the fuck I meant. I can't have a job and not be doing something that's like feels good to my soul, that I'm in my purpose or moving towards my purpose. And I always be talking about how I will I put into my I work at 5 so I could support my 5 to 9, so I can do what I want to do full time, like, which is, you know, acting, entertainment, and things of that nature. But I really, you know, when I'm not working at my job, I'm doing my hustles for makeup, massages, pedicures, and don't get me wrong, I love what I do, but that's not, you know, my biggest passion. However, my overall brand is about making people feel good, you know, because I believe when you feel good, you'll be better. And as long as we all are being better, then we're healing, and we can help as we heal ourselves. Like, that's just the ration behind that. And you know, so that's why I love doing comedy, because it makes you feel good on the inside. You laugh, you joke, you know what I'm saying? That's why I love doing massages, because it feels good. Like, I literally stopped doing waxing. I used to wax, you know what I'm saying? I stopped waxing for a couple reasons. I'm a little too bi for that. But also just because it don't always feel good. Like, some people, when you're used to it, you know, you might think it feel good or you like it, but especially Brazilians, like, it don't feel good. That's uncomfortable. So for me, everything I do has to feel good. Like, sometimes I don't even really like doing acrylics too much, because I feel like sometimes, you know, it hurts. Ladies, you know, if you get your nails done, what that's like. So, you know, I'm all about make people feel good. That's why I don't like conflict and beef, and that's the reason why I can't be like a battle rapper. Because if you know me, you check out my videos, like my older videos and shit, you'll see that I really can spit. But people used to ask me all the time, like, "Oh, Nita, why you on battle rap?" I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings, because that doesn't feel good, and I don't want to hurt my feelings, because then I'm gonna want to fight. So yeah, no, I'm not. I like to do things that feel good. Or as far as acting, I would take like some serious roles that might make people, like, I'll play a really dark role. You know what I'm saying? Something intense, something strong, something that's gonna make you think. Something that's almost be like, oh, I don't even know if I like her anymore. And I don't mean what I did on Catfish, okay? But we're not here to talk about that. I'm not ready to talk about that. Maybe one day I will. If you see me on Catfish, you know I'm an actress, not a real catfish. But I'm all about making people feel good or bringing awareness, you know what I'm saying, so that you can go heal. You know, I just don't make people feel bad. I don't like it when people do that shit to me, and I don't like, you know. So that's why I do what I do. Massages and entertainment and everything. I just like making people feel good. And so my brand is important to me. That's why I'm not like when y'all come over here trying to troll me, acting stink and being mean and shit. I'm ready to cut y'all out. Like, y'all forget I'm a Scorpio. I will snap. But I definitely been rambling a little bit more than I do. I'm actually a little tired now too. sleeping pattern is crazy. But I just say all that to encourage you all to be yourself, be your own brand. Like, start that business that you always wanted to start, even if you don't doing it right, if it feel like it's just a hustle. You know what I'm saying? Your people's not supporting you ever, because I get a lot, way more support from strangers than my actual, you know, my peoples, my families, my friends that are really close to me, or has been really close. You know, I get support from my people, you know, certain people, but everybody not gonna support you. And that don't mean like don't get out there and put yourself out there, but you got to. And you gotta look at everything as a point of contact, bro. Like, every person should you meet, you should be giving them your business card, sending them to your social media. And you can't be scared to do it. Like, you can't be scared, because if you don't put yourself out there, who's going to? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you got to be your own marketing team. You got to be your own promo. You got to be your own brand for real. And don't give up on yourself. You know, nothing happens overnight. You know what I'm saying? I don't got a whole lot of views right now. Shit, I ain't had no subscribers 2 weeks ago. None, for real. Like, I barely had any subscribers. And now I got over 200. And that's not a lot to some people, but it's plenty for me. Because it's just, you know, it's just enough for me to get on here, do what I do, say what I say. And hopefully you feel me. So if you feel me, make sure you come back to kick it with me. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. You know, if you want to email me, it's nittab585@gmail.com. And just send me some topics. You know what I'm saying? Some topics, things you want to talk about. Let me know how you're enjoying the platform. And make sure you go ahead and check out my shorts, my videos, for hilarious and, you know, a wild, it's a wide array of different type of material and everything. But yeah. Thank you, Eddie, for your comment. I appreciate you telling me I look good, you know. Glow thing. No, I'm just playing. Somebody said don't be ghetto. Always gonna be ghetto. Are you fucking kidding me? It's gotta be a balance. It's gotta be a balance. I'm sorry, baby. I grew up in the hood and went to school in the suburbs, so you're gonna get both sides of me always. And ghetto is a place, just so you know. Anyways, somebody else called me a lesbo. I am not a lesbo. I don't like labels, but if you had me, I would consider myself bi. I like men and women very much so equally. I'm definitely like in my feminine energy and just want to be like spoiled and pampered and treated by, you know, a man. In a rush, and I'm not dating right now, for real, for real. So, let's I say all that to say, guys, I love you. Thank you again. Thank you again. Make sure you subscribe, and I will catch you in the next video. Be happy, be grateful, be blessed, be you. Peace.